Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gonzerio's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke out some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She was spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She was spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. But I'm in a stall, she cried. Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom, DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while, the woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. That's an absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. That was great.
Oh, yeah. Friday. Woohoo. That's right. We're fixing to get funky today, baby. Woohoo. Yeah. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh boy, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're here this morning. That's right. Once again, we are here this morning, and we are live. Woohoo! We made it another week in the books. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hold on. It's Friday. Yeah, all right. Yes. And we're ready to go on an adventure. Frauditor Follies is live today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Number one was Greg Jonick. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yes. Number two, Highway Star. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you for being here. My tiny Chihuahua life is here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yay. All right. Greg Jonick, Highway Star, Tiny Chihuahua. Greg Jonick, Highway Star, Tiny Chihuahua. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Heart Knight. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same combination as his longest. Remind me to have that changed. Oh my goodness gracious me. Blackheart Knight, Highway Star, Tiny Chihuahua Life, Greg Jonick. Oh no, what's this? A frauditor decided that he needed some normalcy in his life, so he proposed to his high school sweetheart, his best friend, the most beautiful girl ever, and they all said no. Society Reds in the house. What's up? Good to see ya. Let's see. Who else is here? Society Red, Blackheart Knight. The Frauditor Watch is in the house. What's up? Hey, everybody. Good evening. Good evening to you too, sir. Great to see ya. Let's see. Greg Jonick, David Persons. Who else is here this wonderful Friday morning? DMA identifies as something. Why don't they make toasters that can toast sourdough? Is there a punchline or is that the gag? Yeah, right? Well, I guess a toaster oven technically would work. So technically you can buy a toaster oven and it'll toast anything. Jason D's here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Just about time. I'll be back later. All right. We'll see you in a minute, buddy. All right. Terry Barnes is in the house. What's up? Good morning. God bless. God bless you, sir. Absolutely. Happy Friday. That's right. And all right. With that, it looks like we're caught up with the greetings for this happy, wonderful, beautiful morning. Oh, my goodness gracious me. So, holy cowabunga. Another week in the books. It's Friday. We're ready to go. I'm still got to work this afternoon, but after my weekend will start. Oh, boy. Looking forward to it. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. I had all the kids here like the whole time. It was great because normally, like, you know, they'll come in and out, but like they stayed the whole time. It was pretty cool. It was real cool. The whole reason I came back here was to spend more time with them. Hey, look at this. The internet gods in the house. What's up? Well, last night my car was stolen by a tyrant. Police were able to locate my vehicle within 30 minutes, and no frauditors were injured in this incident. Yes. Out there, those tyrants return your car to you. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. That's a beautiful story. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. But so, yeah. So, you know, every night with the kids, like when they stay, we always have a thing. We always have to sit and watch a movie. Like it's become a tradition, you know, like, oh, Dad, what movie are we going to watch tonight? And I always try to pick, you know, a classic movie, like something they've never seen and that they probably wouldn't if they weren't asking me to watch one. So last night we watched Casablanca, and it was my older son fell asleep. He stayed up late, so it wasn't the movie to put him to sleep. In fact, he was mad when he woke up. He literally woke up as it said the end on the screen, and he was like, "No, I was liking that." Well, we'll watch it again some other time, buddy. But my daughter loved it. The little guy liked it a lot, but you know, like a lot of the more subtle complexities with what was going on during the Second World War and stuff didn't quite click. But as far as the story, like he got what was going on. But yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun watching that. And you know, hey, play it again. That's right. Play it. If it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me. Internet God's here. What's up? Oh yeah, that's right. He said the car stolen thing. So yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch that. And once again, it's good because the kids actually enjoyed it. So I love that. It was because of the movies that I showed them just a couple of weeks ago. My daughter, she was like, Dad, like we watched, I forget what it was. We were doing a Hitchcock thing. Like we just watched like all these old Hitchcock movies. Like we watched Rope and obviously Psycho and The Birds and Strangers on a Train. Like we just watched a bunch of them over the course of a couple days, you know. And then my daughter's like, Dad, how come they don't make movies the way they used to anymore? I'm like, yeah, right. I know. I'd ask the same question. But you know what? And this is what I've always told them, and this is I always say this, like when you look at like movies in terms of gross, it's always good movies that, well, not always, there are some exceptions, but for the most part, it's good movies that tend to make more money. So it's like, well, why don't they just make good movies if they're just trying to get paid and they make more money off a good one? Because if you really look at it, it's not that easy to just make a great movie. Like, you don't just pull a great movie out of thin air. Like, it takes great writing and great directing and great acting. And, like, you have to have the perfect combination, and the music and all of it has to work together. It's not easy. Keebler's here. All right, so Highway Star's here. Tiny's here. Keebler's here. This is what I've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, our first video of the day. Oh boy, it's a Keebler spotlight. I think they already know what I'm talking about, but we're gonna start the day with this. Since again, Highway Star's here, Tiny Chihuahua's here. Hey, Not Too Haunted is here. What's up? Hello, everyone. My son and I are in a haunted location ending our investigation. Saw your live, though. Thought we'd say hi. Well, hello to you. Thank you for joining us. You got to check out Bachelor's Grove Cemetery in Illinois. Look it up. Check that. I guarantee you, man. I've been there like 100 times, man. That place is nuts. Believe me. You'll get something. You will get something. Anyway, check this out, guys.
In a cozy little home where love's always in the air, there's a lady named my tiny Chihuahua life with a friend beyond compare. Her apple-head Chihuahua, small and oh so sweet. Together they make memories, their days are quite the treat. My tiny Chihuahua life, with her apple-head delight. A bond so strong, a love so bright, they light up the night. Through ups and downs, their joy and strife, it's always better with her tiny friend in life. From morning walks to bedtime talks, they're always side by side. In every little moment, in each laugh and tear they confide. With tiny paws and a heart so big, this pops a ray of light. In the world of my tiny Chihuahua life, everything feels right. My tiny Chihuahua life, with her apple-head delight. A bond so strong, a love so bright, they light up the night. Through ups and downs, their joy and strife, it's always better with her tiny friend in life. In their cozy little home, where every day's a dream, with snuggles and wagging tails, they're the perfect team. Through every adventure, through every song and dance, they cherish every moment, they seize every chance. My tiny chihuahua life, with her apple head delight, a bond so strong, a love so bright, they light up the night. Through ups and downs, through joy and strife, it's always better with her tiny friend in life. As the stars come out and the moon takes flight, they cuddle up together and everything's alright. In the warmth of their love, in the glow of their embrace, my tiny chihuahua life finds a happy place. My tiny chihuahua life, with her apple head delight, a bond so strong, a love so bright, they light up the night. Through ups and downs, through joy and strife, it's always better with her tiny friend in life. So here's to my tiny chihuahua life, and her applehead friend so dear. With each day that passes, their love grows more clear. In the tapestry of life, they weave a beautiful song, together forever, where they both belong.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Keebler and Tiny Chihuahua. All right, yes. Good stuff. I love it. That was great. I love the spotlights. It makes people feel good and shows off different side to people. Yes, absolutely. I think you do a great job with them. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely. Yes. Hey, Natu, I always wanted to ask you, like, does this mean anything to you? I'm just curious. But anyway, so let's get back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious me. So yeah, that was great. I saw that this morning. I woke up and I saw that in my in my recommendations. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta show that. Because I knew all three of them would be here. So I'm like, oh yeah. Brian Showman's in the house. What's up? Well, I was asking Natu if he knew what this was, because this guy's name is Natu. So I didn't know if like the Natu was from him or something else. Anyway, that's enough of that. So what's been going on in the world of the Frauditors, man? We had that big thing we were talking about yesterday in New Jersey that, well, it was supposed to be a big thing. And we'll talk about that more. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget today at 4 o'clock Central Time, we're going to have, oh, yeah, after the Pokemon. Exactly. That's him. That's Natu. That's him. So anyway, so hey, Mr. Thomas is here. What's up? Great to see you. So anyway, yes, today at 4 Central Time, Ray's going to go live on the Ray and Leo show. There's going to be a lot of great guests there, like she has every Friday. I'm going to be there later because I work. So when I get off work, though, she'll still be on the air and I'll come up. I'm sure Tiny's going to be there. Blackheart Knight might be there. Frauditor Comedy Show. Ray always has a great panel every Friday. Her show, it's getting better and better every week now that she's been doing live. So definitely join us for that this afternoon. Brian Showman with a gifted membership. Let's throw Brian a happy dance. Let's go. All right. Yes. Excellent. Thank you. All right, we got Nicole. Good morning. Good morning to you, Nicole. Great to see you. And the Lessonators in the house. What's up? Good morning. Happy Friday. Yes, absolutely. Positively. Woohoo. Yes, yes, yes. All right, guys. So, anyway, let's go ahead and let's see. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Kiba's doing a live Saturday at Doc's around 5 or 6 Central. Only music. All right. No claims will be played. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Definitely going to have to check that out. Greg Jonick, he's already the first in raise, I think he's saying. Oh, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Every morning, seriously, I wake up and then I come here and I sit and I see you guys and you just cheer me up no matter what. Although I woke up in a good mood this morning. Like I said, I had fun with the kids yesterday and we watched Casablanca, which was a great movie. You know what was cool about watching it again, too? Hey, what's up, Parson 1122? Great to see you. One of the things I noticed watching Casablanca again last night, and it's the kind of thing like there's certain films where, like, when they introduce a particular character in the film, like the first time we, the audience, see them, and that's the thing about the best movies is they have these layers and this subtlety in the way they're directed that add something to it, to the audience subconsciously. The best movies always do that. And sometimes you think, how come I like this movie better than that one? And then if you actually break it down on that level, you start to see, oh, because they threw this in there, they threw that in there, and they put these things in there. One of my favorite examples of that is at the beginning of Karate Kid, the original, the first time you see Mr. Miyagi, the first time we, the audience, ever see Mr. Miyagi, he's just sitting in his room, with some chopsticks or whatever. And you don't, you're just watching the movie. You're not thinking about it. But everything that happens in that 20 seconds he's on screen sets up the whole movie. Because what is Mr. Miyagi doing the first time you see him? He's got his chopsticks and he's trying to catch a fly, which comes in extremely important later when Danny catches one, right? But also, he's wearing a headband. It's the same headband that he later in the movie uses to heal Dan's wounds on his face, and that he also wraps around Danny's head as a symbol of their sacred vow that he's going to train him. And it's the same one that Danny is wearing during the boss fight at the end when he fights Johnny. So the whole film is being set up just in that one little bit where you just see Miyagi wearing a headband trying to catch a fly with his chopsticks, the first time you ever see him. Well, I just noticed yesterday watching Casablanca that they do the same thing the first time you see Rick. Humphrey Bogart's sitting alone in his office, and what's he doing? He's just sitting there, but he's concentrating on something. There's a chessboard in front of him. He's thinking 5 moves ahead, 6 moves ahead, always thinking ahead. But he doesn't have an opponent. He's playing against himself. And he's playing against, in the film, he's playing against the Nazis. He's playing against the French police. He's playing against himself and his feelings for Alpha versus the greater good. So the first time you see him, he's playing chess against himself. And it sets up the whole movie right there in that one quick little scene. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. By the way, I love the Bears jersey. I'm a Seahawks fan, but Chicago is America's team, honestly. Oh, yeah. The Bears, especially after 85. Ooh, forget it. Yeah, I try to put a different jersey up every day. They're all Bears, except every once in a while, just to throw people off, I'll throw a Blackhawks jersey up there or something. I don't put up any of my Sox or Cubs stuff because being a Chicagoan, I know, like, if I put the Sox stuff up, the Cubs fans are going to go nuts. And if I put the Cubs stuff up, the Sox fans are going to go nuts. So I'm not trying to cause any controversy. But I got all kinds of cool Bear stuff. I was so excited when I saw this at first because I have a storage unit where I put a ton of my old stuff. And I was digging through there the other day, and I found this, and I was so excited. I'm like, a Dick Butkus rookie card? No way. Like, that's got to be worth a ton of money. That's got to be awesome. And then I looked close at it with my glasses on, and I saw copyright 1990. And this is a reprint. That ain't real. If it was real, it would be like 1964 or something. Anyway, the refrigerator Perry. Oh, yeah. They call him the fridge. Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully the Bears will do good this year. We'll see. They won their first game. Not a technicality, I know, because the game was called due to rain, blah, 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 whatever. It wasn't, preseason. It doesn't matter. But we'll see what happens this year. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Crime Dog McGraw. So anyway, like I was saying, so we had that bit New Jersey, and we're going to talk about it probably. Well, see, that's the thing, because I already know for a fact, because I'm working tonight, that I'm going to be over an hour late for Ray's show. So I don't know if they will already have talked about it by then. So I'll talk about it a little bit here too. But that whole thing with this Frauditor gathering in New Jersey, I thought it was hilarious how, like, okay, we're all going to come together for this big meeting. And then the meeting's happening. And then they see a cop walking down the street. And they're like, screw the meeting. Let's go harass this cop. Yeah. Yeah. Those guys, I'll tell you what. How dare you, Parson? We don't talk about that. Technically, the first ever professional football team was the Chicago Bears. Ding dong, dang, dag, nabbit. But they had to play against somebody. So, yeah, it was the Packers. And then, well, basically our division is like the oldest division, right? The Packers. Well, actually, at the time, the Cardinals. Now they're in Arizona, but at the time, they were in Chicago. The Packers, the Vikings, the Lions. Which I think if everybody in this chat and me grabbed a football, we could beat the Lions. That's not even a thing. The Buccaneers. Hey, you know what? If they're not in my division, cool. More power to you. Cowboys, yeah, whatever. I'm sorry. So, but yeah, so they go to this big thing. Now, the actual Frauditor convention is still in the works because we know John Felix has been selling tickets at $100 a head to the big Frauditor convention in October in Florida. Again, it's still 2 months away. I still would love to be able to actually go there and do a live stream covering it. Green and no, I don't need green and gold for the wall. What are you nuts? But yeah, I'd love to go there and cover it on a live stream. I think that'd be the best live stream ever. But I don't know. I mean, again, it's in Florida. It's 2 months away. There's a lot to it. For anyone who doesn't know, John Felix is putting together a Frauditor convention. He's calling it Audit Palooza. I'm calling it Fraudit Palooza. And he's already got confirmed all these people who bought tickets because, again, he's selling tickets at $100 a head. He said he's already sold over half of them. And it's supposed to be this big, huge thing. They're all going to be in the same place at the same time. So I thought it'd be awesome to go there, get copies of my book, The Frauditors Handbook, and start handing them out to the frauditors. Hey, you need this, man. Have a booth set up there, the microphone, the camera. Oh, it'd be so awesome. Oh, it's just a dream at this time. But again, that's 2 months from now. So who knows? Maybe we can make it happen. But in the meantime, it's the whole setup for that thing. At one point, John Felix actually invited me because it's invitation only. And he's like, yeah, all you need is to give me your full name, address, phone number. You know, and I think, well, no, sorry. I don't think so. Anyway, let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this started parted. Let's see. What do I want to open with? How about... actually, you know what? I'm going to start with this video because somebody else covered the same footage yesterday, and I was going to show that, but, you know, I always have like more videos on deck than I actually ever have time to show. So today I'm going to show why not do it for real. Well, Nicole, I would love to do it for real. It's just, if I could just pack up and go to Florida, all of my equipment for the show is in Florida. I would go and I'd get my stuff, you know, and I was hoping for that. Maybe I could kill two birds with one stone. But, you know, why not just do it? MONEY. That's a fact. That's all there is to it. It's just a matter of trying to set everything up, you know, not just physically, but financially, that I can get there, you know, because I'm in Wisconsin. Thanks for catching the not to thing. Yes. Well, you know what? I already had this not to from the very first time I ever saw you in the chat. I grabbed this and put it on there, but I think you were gone by the time I put it on screen. So I was like, oh man, Natu's not here. I wanted to show him I know who Natu is, you know? But so, yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and let's watch this. This is the video of Frauditor gets his entire family kicked out of a public pool on his daughter's birthday. On his daughter's birthday. Not to be confused with his daughter's birthday. Because filming kids in bathing suits is way more important than being a respectful human being, right? Ah, not that one. That one.
Welcome back, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and I'm going to warn you right now, the video you are about to watch has been highly edited. This jackass is at a public pool for his daughter's birthday, and he could not put the camera down long enough to just be a parent. It's so pathetic and so gross. I had a subscriber send me this video, and I didn't yet, but just a couple minutes into it, and I want to punch the guy in the face. Not the subscriber, the Frauditor. It's at his daughter's birthday, all about him, all about what he thinks and he should be able to do. And because of this, they get trespassed from their public pool for 2 years. So reading the comments of this guy's video, there's a lot that isn't shown. Number one, the fact that he was screaming at the lifeguards, he was using a massive amount of profanity, and of course, we don't see any of that. So I would take any reasoning he gives for why they were trespassed with a grain of salt. First and foremost, though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers, because without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. If you are new here, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because you know you're going to be back. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Here we go. Drama alert. Alright, now you head over again, sir. Alright.
Parents have to give you permission to film their kids.
Not in public. We are in a public pool, right? Is this public pool?
That's not what we're doing.
Are we in a public pool?
In the pool, though.
You hear this, guys? We're not going to allow it at a public pool, although I have the right to do it. You are going to have to call the law for me to leave. Only way you can make me leave is if I break the law.
We need all that we ask.
All you ask.
You can film people. You can film.
I can film
videos.
anything.
You can do a YouTube video. That's fine.
I am. That's what I'm doing, guys.
Film kids.
Film a kid. Film a kid.
Hey, I want to be on YouTube.
I'm not getting nobody's permission in public.
Get their parents' permission.
You're asking, and I'm denying that request. I'm not asking nobody for my rights. It's my First Amendment right to film in public anything I can see in public. This is a public pool. Am I not wrong? Am I correct?
Oh, it is. You're
Thank
exactly
you.
Right.
So we're going to go for that. I'm not leaving because you're asking.
We do have the
I will
ability to tell you to ask for parents' permission if you are going to be filming.
And I'm going to deny that. I'm going to deny that. I'm not asking everybody here to film nobody. It's my right, not my ask for permission. It's my right.
And look, hey, here's the thing. I was going to.
No, you just said you were going to kick me out.
because of the way you're talking to our staff.
I told her she don't have the right to tell me to stop. I'm doing the same thing.
I'm not kicking you out for filming. I'm kicking you out for the way you were talking to our staff.
Well, that's not against the law, so I'm not leaving.
No, that's against our rules. Yes.
Rules? You can't kick somebody out of public without breaking the law.
We have rules here at the facility.
What rule did I break?
The way you were treating our staff.
How did I treat her?
Because of the way you were talking to her, she was enforcing a rule.
She didn't enforce it. She said I need to get people to
You are
listen.
being defiant.
No.
And all we're doing is having a
I'm defiant, yeah. No, you told me I had to leave. It's not a conversation. You're past the conversation when you tell me I can't do something I'm allowed to do.
Wow.
I know I'm rightfully allowed to do it.
Yeah, it was right about here that I really started to want to punch this asshole in the face. It didn't take very long. How much of a douche do you need to be to act like this at a public pool? Like, seriously, what is so defective in this man's mind that even though he has children of his own, he thinks it's okay to act like this around other people's children? That it's completely okay to record other people's children in bathing suits and then post them on the internet just to prove that he can. No artistic value. This is not a birthday video for his daughter. This is a video to get him attention. How much of a douche do you need to be? It takes so little to be a decent human being. To just walk up to the other parents and say, hey, I'm filming for my daughter's birthday. I'm going to put this on YouTube. Is that okay? Not because you need to, but because being a decent human being is about what you do, not what you can do. It's what you do. This man is so insecure that he feels like he needs to act like this in public just to get into a pissing contest with a lifeguard.
Sidewalk saying I can't video. Oh, you're telling me my First Amendment?
No.
Now you're gonna say my First Amendment language.
We have rules in this facility on how you treat our staff and the profanity.
And it's got to go along with the law. The
You
profanity
just used the
is
F word.
Fucking right. That's the First Amendment.
So
The
you've broken
first
the rules,
one.
which is why you're going to be kicked out.
Okay, well, thank you.
Not because you were filming, but because of the rules.
So now
you
he
are
changed.
breaking.
I'm glad I recorded that.
No,
You just changed everything.
Yeah, it's all on camera. It's
We're
fine.
getting kicked out.
That's fine.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry I cursed, but it's still my First
No.
Amendment.
Those are not the rules.
Your rules
that you're
don't.
being kicked out for. I can make the rules in this facility if I want to. The rules you were being kicked out for is the way you were treating the staff.
Because I told her I don't have to stop.
You just used
I just used profanity. Oh my goodness.
That's why
I
you're
just
being
used
kicked
profanity,
out.
guys.
That's why you're being kicked out.
Hey.
Excuse
We're
me,
getting
what?
kicked out.
What did you just call me?
You're going to be famous on YouTube. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and they're going to see how ignorant you are.
All 200 of your subscribers.
Yeah, all 200 of them. Thank you.
I bet you'll get a lot of views. Really? You didn't have to make a scene.
You made the scene. All I did was I asserted my rights as an American to film in public. We are in public, people.
You are making an absolute scene.
Now that is a little scene, but you know what? We're allowed to be loud at a water park. There's no volume level at a water park.
I never said there was.
Okay, well,
It's the weather.
oh, you see, guys, see how they turn this on me? I'm acting. This is how I'm acting. I'm trying to protect my rights, but yet I'm acting in some way that he don't like, because he don't like it. It don't make no sense. Let's go get our stuff. We'll meet the police. That's fucking bullshit. Sad. Ruin our day for everybody else. Come on, we're gonna get kicked out. It's all right. Because they won't want us recording in public. We were allowed to do it. I will sue them. It'll be a lawsuit. No big deal. Y'all get ready.
So you can't see it because it's blurred out, but there's a little girl walking beside him, which I'm assuming is the daughter. And my heart breaks for her because she looks so sad. Just on a parental level, forget all the Frauditor bullshit. Who does this to their kids? What kind of asshole do you have to be to get your entire family kicked out of a public pool because you want to be an asshole? He's told multiple times he's not being kicked out for filming. He's being kicked out because of the way he's acting, because of the way he was treating staff, for cursing. And yes, they can kick you out for that. It doesn't matter if it's covered under the First Amendment. There are rules when it comes to places where there are kids around. And again, it comes back to being a decent human being. Why go out of your way to be a douchebag? I don't get it. I never will.
Dumbass! What the? All right, we got kicked out. We're leaving under threat of arrest. So under threat of arrest, right? If I don't leave?
You have an ID on
I don't have to do that. You know I don't have to ID unless I commit a crime. You know that. My kids know that. I ain't gonna ID for no crime. You don't want no ID, do you? I still want your supervisor. All right, meet me outside. Outside, the parking lot. I don't care if y'all who know who I am, but I'm not just gonna give you my ID. I gotta commit a crime first. Y'all commit the crime. Y'all kick me out of a public place without committing a crime. Okay. You gotta learn. Difference between public and private. I own part of that. How you gonna kick part owner out? I didn't commit a crime, just like me being on park or a sidewalk. Can't kick me off without committing a crime. We're gonna go to the car. We gotta get at least off this property. I'll get to the sidewalk, even though it's public property. How does that differentiate? You tell me. Where's the line? There's no line. It's all public. Yes, you can go to the park. Yes, the kids are going to the park. Is that illegal?
I'm not worried about the
All right. Well, of course. Now, if you tell me,
right now because you're causing an issue.
that's not causing an issue. See, you hear this shit right there. He's causing an issue and saying I'm causing an issue. All I simply asked was a question. If I go over here, will I be arrested? If I play at the park with my kids, will I be arrested?
So my question is,
No, answer my question. If I play with my kids over here, will I be arrested? I know there's people. It's a park. It's a water park. I'm allowed to be loud. It's public. Stop being idiots.
So this loser couldn't manage to act like a normal, decent human being long enough to let his daughter go swimming for her birthday. Absolute insanity. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for the lucid dream. All right. Yes. But, am I on pizza time again? Oh, it's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Yeah. It doesn't matter what toppings you put on it. It's always pizza time. It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. All right. But it's like he was talking about suing these guys. So when I hear stuff like that, it makes me think like I always say, like when they file their complaints, I'd love to be a fly on the wall and to actually see some of these complaints. These lawsuits that he's supposedly going to file, I'd love to see the lawsuit. These people didn't want me filming their minor children in bikinis and bathing suits. And they asked me not to film other people's kids. And I said, no, because they're meanie McMeanytons. And I think they're being mean. Like, okay, like what the hell are you talking about? It's like there's no empathy for other human beings within these people at all. And the proof of that comes straight from well, your feelings don't trump my rights. Other people's feelings mean nothing to them. No empathy. They don't care about other people. They don't care that there are pedos and chomos that'll see these videos of these random little kids, including his own kids, running around in their bathing suits and he's going to post it on the global platform of the internet, and it doesn't bother him? He doesn't think that he doesn't understand why people might not like that? His own kids' images that he's posting on the internet, it doesn't bother him that weirdos can see that now? What planet are you from, you butterbrain douche canoe? Potato brains, man. Oh, man. These guys are just, they don't care about human beings. And again, we've seen it time and time again. Not only do they not care about people, they actually enjoy causing suffering in other people. They get off on it. They go to a place, they see a woman working there and they make her cry. They laugh about it. They think it's hilarious they made a woman cry. Somebody comes up to them, says, stop filming me. So they pepper spray them. They think it's great. They celebrate it. Their fans are like, yeah, give them the sauce. Give them the sauce. They're vicious thugs. They're heartless. No, they're horrible people. Oh, man. But yes, technically, legally, you can film stuff. So what? That doesn't make it okay. Technically, I could jump out the window. That doesn't mean I should. Technically, I could hit myself in the head with a hammer. That doesn't mean I should. But what these guys do is a problem because it affects other people. It affects the people they're doing it to. I've said this before. They treat other human beings like non-player characters, like NPCs in a video game, particularly like NPCs in Grand Theft Auto. Because if you're playing Grand Theft Auto, there's people all over the place. People walking down the street, people driving in their cars, people in stores, restaurants. Those are the NPCs. You're the player. And the only reason those NPCs exist in the game is for you to beat them and rob them and steal their cars and whatever else you could do in the game. That's how they treat, that's how frauditors treat all of the people they see on the street. They're like NPCs in Grand Theft Auto. The only reason they're there is to give them content for their channel. The only thing you can do to pass an audit is to say these words. I love your channel. I'm subscribed. You're the best. Then you pass the audit. You're a good person. Oh, man. Anyway, that is that's bad. So let's take a second and move on to something a little bit different. We're going to move from Frauditor land, and we're going to take a quick break from that and go to Sovereign Citizenville, because I got Law Talk with Mike with a Sovereign Citizen video. I didn't watch this yet, but he titled it Greatest Soft Sit Appearance of All Time. So I got to check that out, because Law Talk with Mike, speaking of Law Talk with Mike, anyone who's been following my channel for a while knows that my channel really started to pick up steam when Schrodinger's cat mentioned my show on his show. But before that, the first bump I ever had in subs was when Law Talk with Mike mentioned my show on his show. So I'll always owe him for that. Thank you, Mike. You're awesome. And he's also from Chicago. What are you going to do? He's great. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out.
Attorney Mike Revlin coming to you from Chicago. As usual, we've got an emergency soft sit stream. Get out your fezzes. You can thank Alyssa for this. It's absolutely delicious. It's one of the best things ever. A soft sit rolls in front of Magistrate Chisholm. I think it's Magistrate, not Judge. I'm not sure. Judge or Magistrate? You know him. He's cranky as hell. He is a brick wall. He doesn't change for anybody. I just got it. I was trying to have a little afternoon stroll. I got this. I had to do it immediately. It's that kind of good. We also have a little update from the knuckleheads in Texas on the Texas jury. Oh, it's very exciting. Very exciting. And since I haven't seen it yet, but Rocky sent me a clip, and I'm sure it's good. It's short. But You got to see the sub sit, try to shim sham Chisholm. Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I had to go through and fix I had to do some quick editing. I'm not saying it's the best, but the mic is not the best. But I jacked it up. It's pretty good. Let's get this party started, shall we? We'll kick it off down in Texas. Don't worry, it's short.
You can shut down. We don't need to be on the record. All right. All 12 of the jurors said that they can come back tomorrow at 9. So I'm releasing them. I let them know that if someone needs medications, just out of abundance of caution, make sure that they have that. Any other questions before we close for today? All right. So I'm going to ask that everyone remain here until the jurors leave. Because the courtroom is closed down, there's really only one way to leave, and I don't want parties running into the jurors. Understood.
Okay. Oh, behold the awesome. Move him out of the. You're gonna love it.
We'll have him back in 10 seconds.
I'm back now. I got in there somehow.
Mr. Snow, can I hear you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, lawyer, but I just saw the judge and didn't
Hang on.
That's not our guy.
What is your name?
My name is Michael Murdoch.
Okay, we're gonna.
Michael's all right.
It says Barnes, but that was the last
Right.
person.
Okay, we've got someone in the Oakland County Jail that is. The machine isn't going to close it for another 24 seconds. We'll handle his arraignment from the jail, then we'll get back to Mr. Murdoch.
Okay.
It just said it. My name on there now. It locked in.
What is your name?
My name is Murdoch. It just dropped in there at the bottom of my camera now. It was Burns on the bottom, but now it dropped down.
Yeah, it's got the right name now.
Right. Okay, we're going to put you. Actually, what I can do is just mute you, and that'll make it easier.
Thank you.
I didn't mean. Where did Mr. Murdoch go? Okay. We have Mr. Simpson back, I presume.
We do, Your Honor.
Mr. Simpson, can you hear me? Mr. Simpson?
I go by Matthew Aaron Simpson. The person that you're speaking on, I don't recognize.
You go by Matthew Simpson, correct?
I go by Matthew Aaron Simpson, but the name that you're speaking on behalf of, I don't recognize.
Name that I'm speaking of on behalf of.
Yes, I'm the executor of the illegis.
Oh, you are.
I'm the agent majority. I'm not a minor. I'm competent. And I would like to declare that I, Matthew Aaron Simpson, would like to state on oath, on the record, that I am declaring a national non-citizen.
Well, your status as a citizen is not really central to these events that bring us here. What brings us here is the fact that you owe money to the court for two different matters, one from 2022, the other from 2024, a total $480. I'm going to recall the warrant for your arrest. How did you come to be arrested?
I don't recognize.
Who brought you to the jail?
I don't recognize.
Your Honor, if I may, I'm appointed this morning for arraignment purposes only, and I know that Mr. Simpson does not wish me to represent him, and obviously that's up to him. But I will let the court know that I did check the inmate screen, and it looks like the 44th District Court is the only matter holding him currently. And he also has a warrant out of Grosse Pointe Farms for a traffic arrest, but this is the only thing in Oakland County, it appears.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Simpson, it really doesn't matter what you recognize or don't recognize, because you're dealing with the power of the government, whether you recognize that government or not. So that what we have to do here is figure out how to negotiate a path for you, whether you recognize the power or not. And the fact that you owe this money to the court appears to be the only thing keeping you in jail. It is not the intent of the court to have you be in jail for $480.
I understand that according to
Where do you
18
stay now, sir?
on Earth,
Where do you stay?
on Earth,
On Earth. You have a particular spot on Earth?
no,
Do you have any spot that you have mail sent where you can get mail that's addressed to you?
I don't recognize.
Simpson, you're not making this easy on yourself. You're creating difficulty for yourself.
I don't have a.
Where do you get your mail?
I don't have a place of residence.
Where do you get your mail?
I don't.
Who feeds you?
Who feeds me?
Yeah, who feeds you? When you're not in jail, how do you eat?
I put food in my mouth.
Okay. Where do you get the food?
Earth.
Do you have employment?
I don't recognize.
Does anybody pay you for working for them?
I don't recognize.
Well, you recognize the fact that you're behind bars now, do you not?
I don't recognize.
Reset the show cause. And the bond is $480 cash.
I don't recognize.
You can recognize or not. It doesn't change the fact that you're not going to get out of jail until $480 has been paid on your behalf. Whether you recognize that authority or not, it's happening.
I'm an executor of Matthew.
You can be an executor or you can be an executor. It doesn't matter. There's $480 needs to be on the table before you're released. We're done.
I would like to put that into my foreign trust.
You can do whatever you like, sir. Have a good day.
Okay. I don't recognize.
I don't either.
Thank you, Judge. Take care.
I told you it was absolutely beautiful. He didn't even break a sweat. He didn't get upset. Nothing. Nothing. All right, you're a resident of Earth. I'm good with that. Well, we'll just set this over another day, and you'll sit there for a little while longer. I got things to do. I'll leave it. There's a short appearance, but they talk about it at the end. I'll just leave it. Run.
Okay, we've got Mr. Murdoch that will ask to unmute.
Mr. Murdoch. Okay. Mr. Murdoch is a citizen of the United States and proud of it. And he'd like to clear up this matter and
real quick.
He doesn't intend to rock any boats.
No, we ain't got time for that one. I'm a citizen.
This is 24-01363 People versus Michael Rick Murdoch.
Yes.
And this is a date time set for an arraignment, I guess.
Yes, Mr. Murdoch, put your name on the record. Just state your name for the record.
Mr. Michael Murdoch.
Your Honor, for the record, Eugene Lumber representing Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch is here on a misdemeanor of no insurance. He tells me he had valid insurance, but that's I guess a question for the pretrial.
Right.
He wishes to stand mute, but ask the court to enter a not guilty plea for him. He understands that I'm here today for the purposes of arraignment and bond only. He wishes a court-appointed attorney going forward. He has no objection to proceeding via Zoom, and he tells me that he understands the constitutional rights that I read to him. We're ready, Your Honor, whenever the court is.
Anyway, I think that's pretty much the end of the sovereign citizen bit. That was great. Where are you from? Earth. Oh, all right. Well, you're in jail. So now what? Well, I don't recognize that. Well, you're still there, and you ain't getting out till you pay your fines. I don't recognize the fines. Okay, but you still ain't getting out of jail till you pay them. You recognize what you want. Oh, it's amazing. And at the end, he tried to throw in that, well, you know, it's the trust thing. You got to, and it's like, no, there is no such thing. Because imagine if sovereign citizens were right about that, the way the world will work. I need a car. Oh, well, I'm just going to go to my local car dealership. I'll go to my local Mercedes dealership and buy the most expensive one they have and just tell them my social security number and have them take it off my trust. Paid for in full. No problem. Done. Go to the grocery store. And when I go to check out, tell them just put it against my social security number trust. That's all. Let's put it against my trust. It's paid for. I want to buy a house. You know what? I'm going to go to LA and buy the biggest mansion I could find. Just put it against my trust. No problem. Paid for. Paid in full. I'm done. Oh, man. Sovereign citizens are one of the dumbest groups of dummies who ever dumbed a dumb. Or the dumbest stupid idiots of stupidity and stupidness. I don't know. Yeah, I need a Lamborghini, so just go get one off your trust. That's all. At my job yesterday, I had my first Maserati come in for service. That was wild. I hate these cars with the push button starts. I always have trouble figuring out how to. What kind of car are you going to get? Oh, in real life, probably whatever I can afford. Something cheap, you know, probably a Honda, something like that. The main thing is, see, okay, so Nicole, what happened was I was in Florida for a while because I was living in here. I was living up here. Kingston 2000, what's up? I was living up here. And then the place we were renting, we didn't get evicted. It was nothing bad, but the people we were renting from sold it and the new owners didn't buy it as a rental. So they just didn't renew our lease. So after the new owners took over, we had to leave. And then at that point, my wife jumped in my car. My wife jumped in the car, took the kids, and she split. And then I was on my own. And at the same time that this was happening, my mom in Florida, my dad died, and then my mom got in a car accident, and she needed somebody to care for her. So I grabbed the kids, and I went down there to help her out and to help take care of her. We were doing that for a while, but then eventually I brought the kids back here, and my ex and I agreed that we were going to do like a joint custody thing and go back and forth, and everything was going to be fine, no worries. And it was all good. But ultimately, my goal was to come back here. And I had everything all set up and planned out that I was going to get all my stuff because all my equipment for the show, right now I'm broadcasting from a laptop. My show before this was bigger because I had a computer. I had a professional microphone that I got as a gift from Unclean Hands. I had all kinds of props. I had a sound effects board that I was doing with the voodoo doll and all this really, really cool stuff. But I was going to bring all that back from Florida with me to here. I was going to drive and bring everything with me. The problem was when I went to the rental car place and I gave them my debit card, they were like, oh, well, when you pay for a rental car with a debit card, we automatically charge $500 right off the top. And that would have been my gas money. So it wouldn't have done me any good to have the car without gas. So I had to change my travel plans last minute because I had already put a down payment on this place. I paid first, last month's rent, the security deposit, all that. I wasn't going to lose all of that. So I had to just last minute change my travel plans. I had to get a plane and just stuff whatever I could fit in a carry-on and just take that. So all my equipment, all my gear, all my stuff, everything's all still back in Florida. The car that I did have out here, the ex took that. That's long gone. So now I'm just here trying to, do my best to rebuild myself back up. I found a job literally right down the street. So it's perfect because I'm able to do this and make some money doing this, but then I could just walk to work and get that, money for doing that. It's great. And so it's working out, but again, it's a matter of time, being able to build up enough cash and save up enough money to get back to Florida, get all my stuff. And then whether I drive there and back or fly there and drive back, either way, I have to drive back to bring all my equipment with me. Oh, Steve. Okay, Parson, because he's here every day, so he's heard this story before. He's like, you should just make a video of you telling the story and just play it over and over and over. But yeah, the people in the chat are asking, so I'm telling them because they're not here every day. But you are. Thank you so much for your loyalty. I love you, Parson. Thank you for joining us as always. I think the minimum is $100 or something like that before you get a payout. Leland, send me an email, and if you can, we could do like a StreamYard like this, but where it's private, where it's just me and you, and we can talk, and I could like answer your questions and try to help you out with your channel, because stuff about the channel and all that, I can help you with as I go. And then because that way, like, I could like share screen and show you so you could see what I'm talking about. Let's see. Here in my car, I'll feel safest of all. Can lock my doors, sits, and the only way to live in car. Oh, here in my car, feel safest of all. I can lock on my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Do 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 do. Yeah. do 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 do. So I don't know. That Law Talk with Mike video, that Softset thing was only about halfway into the video. You guys want to see what he gets on there next, or you want to just move on to the next thing? You need my smartassness to keep you grounded. Yes. UPS ground ships big boxes cheap. I should look into that. But all right. So anyway, how about well, I saw Blackheart here earlier, so why don't we go with the Blackheart Night video next, ladies and gentlemen? This is Frauditor Punk cries about police not allowing him to tamper with evidence. Oh, nice. Here we go.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Anchorage, Alaska, with the frauditor known as Alaska Audits, as he is whining, crying, and complaining about officers putting hands on him because, well, he was tampering with the crime scene. I mean, come on now, dude. If you actually believe that you're innocent in this, you're just a total moron. But at any rate, let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Okay, guys, let's go. It's right here.
Yo, man, we don't need that.
Hey, it don't matter. I'm on public sidewalk.
Josh!
Stop approaching. right now. Back up. I was just trying to help. You stupid, dumb. Honestly, I was trying to help.
Are you trained in crime scene investigations? Are you a police officer or anybody else authorized to be an investigator at a crime scene? If not, then you are potentially committing a felony by tampering with the crime scene, as you were doing, because you admitted to trying to pick up that weapon off the ground and hand it to him. You don't do that at any crime scene. You let the officers handle it. That way, they can get the fingerprints off the firearm or whatever else they have to do without your dumbass contaminating it. Oh, by the way, you whiny, spoiled little brat of a frauditor, here's the statute that covers that, so you might want to learn how to read. Because it's obvious that you don't know how to read, because if you knew how to read, you would have found this easily and, well, you wouldn't be complaining now.
You dumb Mohawk retard.
Come on, guys, back it up.
So this idiot. So that guy took me to the ground. Oh, you didn't touch me. Yeah, you probably did. You are. It's a First Amendment protected activity. You dumb mother.
You know, I didn't realize that tampering with evidence was a First Amendment protected activity. And no, I didn't realize that maybe the law is wrong about it being a felony. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You're a complete moron.
I was just trying to help you, stupid idiot. How much of a moron are you? I mean, honestly, law enforcement, I was just trying to help you. And you had to be a idiot. What a moron you are. Okay, guys, so we're at Gaslight, Anchorage, Alaska, and this idiot. Oh my God. So this guy was shot. I was first on scene, and then I take him to the ground. I'm the press, you idiot.
And does that grant you special rights and privileges above everybody else, such as immunity from prosecution, say from tampering with evidence at a crime scene, you dumb prick? Of course not. It doesn't grant you special rights and privileges, numbnuts. So you might as well just shut your dang mouth and, well, hope that they don't charge you with tampering with evidence. Because, well, if they have body cam footage showing that you did that, well, dude, you're the one who's going to be in trouble.
I invoke my First Amendment, you dumb idiot. How stupid are you? God.
Everybody gonna get your attention. This is now a crime scene. Everybody back off that way, please.
Get the crime tape up on.
Let's go this way.
Get the crime tape up.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation.
Okay, guys. So obviously you can see I have blood on my face. So I was on scene trying to help, and these stupid cops. I don't give a fuck, dude. You're an idiot.
Thank you. You people,
These
get away.
stupid.
You, sir, go over there.
Yes,
people
sir.
somewhere else.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Please.
make it happen.
Do not. Hey. Okay, this pig is getting shit. This dumb pig. This dumb pig. Are you kidding me? This stupid pig.
Okay. At this point, I've got to say something about the F-bombs. I mean, I don't mind the occasional F-bomb myself, but when you excessively use them, like in this short 5-minute span, I've had to edit out 20 F-bombs. You dumb effing or blah, 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 uneducated, moronic prick. You really need to get a hold of a dictionary and expand your swear word vocabulary, because there's just more than the F-bomb out there.
He just grabbed me. I have blood on my face. Stupid idiot. Honestly. How stupid can you get? I was already going to get his name and badge number and file a complaint on his dumbass. How stupid can you get?
Well, I got a question for you, dude. How stupid can you get for whining, crying, complaining about them trying to protect the crime scene from those who are not trained in crime scene investigation. Duh!
Just grab me from the
CMZ, bro.
Okay, let's get back to business, guys. I got blood all over me. Okay, people have died here, though, so we gotta get back to the real deal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, why don't you get back to the real deal, dude? Such as, well, I don't know, actually looking for a productive thing to do other than try to tamper with crime scenes? I mean, come on now, dude. The only person you would be helping out in that particular situation would be the criminals. But I think that's what you want to do anyway, because you frauditors are nothing but a bunch of criminal scumbags anyway. You'll help the other criminals out no matter what, because you know what? It's about screwing over the cops because you believe they're a bunch of tyrants to begin with. That's all that this is. You wanted to get one over on the officers, but it didn't work out in your favor, now did it? So I hope there's body cam footage out there. I hope they can get you on that because it will be funny as hell to see a punk like you get prosecuted because you are too much of a dumbass to even read the law. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Cupcake Happy Dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. And also a round of applause for Black Heart Night. And finally, let's hear it for Alaska Audit. All right. Anyway. All right. Let's see where we at. All right. So I think we got time for like one more before I go to work. So let me go ahead and get this situated. Before we show this video, remember, guys, that today at 4 o'clock Central Time, Ray's going to go live. So definitely go check that out. Bunch of great people are going to be there, as always, on our panel. And, of course, as soon as I get home from work, I'll jump up there as well. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll see you guys there. But in the meantime, let's check out this video from the one and only NCR News Network. All right.
Hi, folks. Today, we're going to take a look at Tyrant Terminator, where he decides to film a class of senior citizens who have dementia. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
It's real big up in here. Public notice, open records. Not at the moment. Maybe in a few moments.
Oh, okay.
My name's Carl. I'm the director here. Is it that I had somebody down here who might have some questions or wanted to see the place?
No, didn't really need a tour. I'll probably just get around.
Okay, I can show you. I think the areas that we've got that are public versus private are pretty well labeled.
Yeah,
One
of course.
area that you can see that it might not be immediately obvious is you can go up those steps.
Right.
There's
Okay.
like a second area that you can poke around. That's
Okay.
where kind of like the lobby for our veteran services folks.
Oh, up the stairs here.
Is upstairs. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty clear where the security line is because we got the staff. Most of the staff work back of house.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna stay in the public accessible areas. We know not going
problem. No problem. We're pretty proud of the place, so I'm always open to showing you around if you want to see it.
Okay, well, definitely appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
My name's Carl.
James.
James.
All right, nice to meet you as well.
Here we have the standard Tyrant Terminator audit. Well, he'll go and gather a bunch of footage that is mostly dead air, mostly useless information, or him rambling about something that makes no sense or has no point to this particular audit. Why does he do this? Well, he does it so he can make a longer video, because Tyrant Terminator's videos tend to be almost 40 minutes to an hour for the extremely long. For a medium video, about 25 to 35 minutes. Why does he do this? Because he knows for every 10 minutes of video, you get an ad.
That's what they called. He was professional and nice though. Just the young ladies probably at the front must have called. Probably called them down. We might have wanted a tour. Not today. We just go around and get some footage, and we should be good to go. Let's stay tuned.
We do have that ability to train lots of things and be able to share those kinds of things.
You're going to notice some blurring effects in upcoming segments here, and I apologize for that. I know it's a little bit erratic, but I was trying my best to hide the faces of the individuals in this class the Tyrant Terminator decided to film. This class was held for people with dementia. The Senior Center reaches out to the Department of Human Services, where this is being filmed at, for a space to hold such classes. The Tyrant Terminator could have blurred their faces or not even filmed them at all, but he chose to leave them in there and harass these fine folks. So I do apologize if I don't get everybody's face or it becomes a bit distracting. Just know my heart's in the right place when I'm trying to protect these people.
So I think he's in there. That's the name. That's it. Give him a hand. Give him a hand.
Here. Thursday. I'm just somebody that's just touring the building today.
Are you taking videos of us?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
would be nice to know, because we have to have our anonymity
And at MIDI?
and then, because this is a program that's a specialty program for adults here.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
not really allowed to use photos
Really?
of our folks, yeah, and of our folks, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who you are.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just someone that's just walking and touring the building today. Just,
Okay.
yeah, just going around looking at all the architecture and things of this, how it's made up and stuff like that.
Taking a video as you talk.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, see, we would appreciate you don't use that for your media. We're not
Okay.
allowed to.
Oh,
Um,
you guys are not allowed to.
Well,
Oh,
the
okay.
center is really particular about individuals that are in a class.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, I mean, just
So
you guys can just act like I'm not even here, or you can
because
close.
then we don't know where the video is going. So we just appreciate you stop our class. We appreciate you don't videotape. I know.
Close.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, now it goes both ways. All right, Joe. All she had to do was close the door. All he had to do was go like that. Whose job is easier? Her in those desks that are surrounding her having to come all the way around and is, oh, that's not, okay, she's old, obviously. And she's like, all the desks are around her, so she would have to go around. Other people would have to move, and all this stuff would have to, or he could go like that. Oh, okay, I won't film you, and turn the camera. So yeah, all they had to do was close the door. Yeah, all he had to do was go like that and not film them. That's it. All he had to do was not film them. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't film you guys. I'll just keep going about my business. But they can't just keep going about their business because their goal is to film people who don't want to be filmed. That's the whole point. If nobody said anything, there wouldn't be a problem. Right. You're looking for people to say something. You're walking in your room and you're trying to film what you can see in the building. And the people say, please don't film me. That's your target. As soon as someone doesn't want to be filmed, they become the center of your video. They become the story you're working on. You have to expose people who don't like having their faces posted all over the internet. You have to expose that there are people who don't like that. Like we didn't know that. Like we need you idiots out there to prove that. How do you prove that? By posting their faces all over the internet. Because they don't want it. And then if their sycophant sheeple fans start call flooding these places, if random sickos on the internet see these people and say, hey, I'm going to go after them because they had the audacity to say, I don't want to be filmed, to my hero Frauditor, who I lick his boots and I wish I could just hug him and love him forever because he's a hero Frauditor. And I'll do whatever he says whenever he says it because I'm one of his brainwashed sycophant sheeple fans. Does something to one of these people. Frauditor doesn't have any responsibility. Frauditor posts somebody's information on their website and somebody sees that on their page, takes it, does identity theft on that person. The Frauditor, I didn't do it. It's not my fault. They have no conscience, no soul, no empathy, no humanity. It's all about money, 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 money. Got to get those clicks and views. That's all that matters. All the other human beings on earth could be dead as far as they were concerned, except for that's who they're making money off of. Nightman's wife is here. What's up? Comedy Bob is here. What's up? Of course, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. The Boogie Worm, what's up? Great to see you. All he had to do was turn his camera off. Right. Jay Hawk is here. What's up? Yeah. You know, all they had to do was close the door. Well, all he had to do was not film the people who asked him not to be filmed. We got Mark, the sarcastic law student, with a 20-month membership milestone. Haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, buddy? All right. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Woo-hoo. All right. Thank you so much for the support. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So anyway, yeah. Let's get back to this idiot, Tyrant Terminator. And especially because he's stomping around in my old neighborhood, you know, Chicago and that whole area. Him and Audit them and those guys that are in the Northern Illinois area. Ooh, I hate it when they go into places that I know, that I've been to. It's like, oh, you dirty, rotten, no good scoundrels. Back to the video, guys.
A warden?
The warden at the place. He might let you in, go by the jail cells and take pictures of the jail cells.
Oh, it's a jail in here? Really?
You know what? No, listen.
Oh, I didn't even.
I want you to delete your video of this class. Thank you.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get some footage. And...
No, you're not. Excuse me a moment, okay, guys?
Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just close the door.
Well, no.
That creates the privacy.
Could you turn the phone? Could you turn it off, please? That's not a privacy. It's a privacy issue.
Well, it's not in public. So how it works? This is a public building. It's a public space, and we can record.
But you cannot. No.
Now, I would have called shenanigans here, but no, there's nothing that needs to be called shenanigans out here, because this is about him doing what would be morally right and conscionable. He's not going to do the right thing. He could have not filmed them, and he could have not put them in this video. Instead, he wanted a confrontation with this woman. He wanted to exploit those people. Now, I tried my damnedest to blur their faces so they wouldn't be put out there, but no, he could have done that or not even shot them. He just wants to do this so he can get a reaction from this woman who's trying to help these poor seniors.
Come on down here with me,
I'm
please.
free.
I don't know who you're from. Where you're from.
Well, I mean, so what's your position here?
I am the coordinator of the program Connecting Minds.
Okay, yeah. So
It's our own program.
I'm actually glad you said come this way, because I think they're going to tell you right here at the front that we should be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll let you know. Yeah, these young ladies up here will let you know,
You
definitely.
guys, you know this gentleman?
We are aware, yeah.
And he's privately videotaping?
Carlo said it's perfectly okay.
I told you.
Who said it was?
No, I
Yeah, the director.
We can shut the door for you.
That's what I told her.
Say this is my friend. He's still taping.
I told her to shut the door, but she wasn't interested.
No. You just came in and got involved in my class. Listen,
Well, I
I'm
didn't
in
come in.
class for adults with dementia, and we're doing a writing activity. It is very anonymity related, so they are not allowed to use still photos of our people because of that reason. And for somebody to just come in and start videotaping randomly, I don't appreciate that.
Well, I think.
And we need to know from the aging department if there's going to be anybody doing any videotaping. We're not even allowed to put stuff online when we're here.
Advise you then just to keep the door closed.
That's what I told her.
Well, for him
This is such a crock of shit.
to just continue to videotape the class, I think that's really not appreciative.
But I don't think so either.
Oh, but you told them that I was good to go, right?
You are good to go.
So, but you don't appreciate it. So it doesn't.
No, I think
It's just, this is a privacy program for adults that do have dementia.
Well, see
he's
right there. We
continuing
would have
to
never
write.
known that they had dementia if you just didn't mention it, man.
You know what?
Yeah, but you see, I don't care. I don't give a flying poop at a rolling stink hole what the heck these people have. I don't care about anybody but me. Don't you understand that? I own a camera. That means that I'm the only person in the universe and everyone else can just go die in a ditch. I don't care what their problems are. I don't care what they're going through in life. All I care about is me and my YouTube channel. So why don't you go suck eggs? Or you know what? Maybe hopefully somebody will identity theft your information and steal all your money. Maybe someone will break into your house and steal your car tonight. And then I'll laugh and make a video about what horrible things happen to these people, because I love it when bad things happen to people. That's my whole life, is trying to make bad things happen to people. All right, that's my job.
Because it is my business. I am the director and founder of this program.
I can understand.
And
I
my
appreciate
individuals that are in this group are protected. We do not take pictures and spread them to wherever you're going to.
I can understand what you're saying.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're going to call shenanigans on this, because if he really understood what this one was trying to explain to him, he wanted us to film them and he wanted to put them in his video. if he was to truly understand the fact that these seniors have dementia and she's trying to help them, he would have not done anything. He could even take the decency to put their feelings above his content, his gathering information for a story, because there is no story. This is just him trying to get reactions.
You have to have a picture closure, or, but you should have let us know before he came in and interrupted my class.
Oh, absolutely not. I didn't interrupt
That's
anything. I didn't interrupt anything.
You did.
I'm just walking around, man, peacefully. That's it. That's it.
And taking pictures of things that you shouldn't be taking pictures of.
I'm just taking pictures of things that's in public.
So how do I get this video? And what's going on with this video? And who are you again?
I'm the director here.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Well, good to
Which is
know.
why I'm asking you to go back and shut the door.
I just told her to shut the door.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. The frauditor told her to shut the door, and how dare she not follow his directives? How dare she not bow to his will and do what he says because he said it, because he owns a camera. And when you own a camera, you're the ruler of the universe, and everyone must do what you say when you say it. Or maybe you'll pepper spray them. Maybe you'll publicly humiliate them on your YouTube channel. Maybe you'll destroy their lives, get them fired, get them call flooded. Why not? That's what it's all about, is ruining people's lives. Carl's Order of the Squirrels. I think Al Pacino said it better than a 19-month membership milestone. What a crock of shit. All right, here's your happy dance, buddy. All right. Yes, thank you so much. And there he is, NCR, the man himself. All right, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Anyway, yeah, we're watching your video right now. But yeah, it's like, he keeps wanting to argue about like the door being closed, this and that, and the other thing. But that also goes back to how you have to follow the demands and the will of the frauditor, and that's what it's all about. Like, if your windows are open, they'll just put their camera against the window and film from outside. So in the frauditor world, no one is allowed sunlight. You cannot have sunlight. You have to spend more money on higher electric bills, taxpayer money, because you're not allowed sunlight, because you have to have the curtains drawn or they're just going to film you through the glass. And if you're having a classroom and there's nobody around, so you leave the door open, maybe so you could get some airflow in there. Maybe it's a little bit more comfortable when the door's open. So they just leave it open, not expecting, because that doesn't happen, some random idiot to come with a camera and go film in your class. They don't expect that to happen because it doesn't happen. And that's been ultimately a huge part of my argument from day one. Rooster Cogburn, what's up? Is this whole idea in general, like overall, if everything worked exactly the way these guys want it to work, what would happen? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, now you could go to the DMV and stand there like this all day, and no one can stop you. Okay. I have a family. I have kids. I have a job. I have a life. I don't have time to stand around the DMV like this all day. Why the hell would I want to? Now you're going to tell me, well, it's not about the YouTube money? Then what would my motivation be to stand at the DMV like this all day? If I'm not getting paid for it. If it's not about the money. Well, you'll be able to film our government doing their job. That's what they're doing. Like, what are you talking about? Hold them accountable. Accountable for what? For working? I don't, like, in other words, what would they actually change? Where are the lines of people going down the block trying to get into the DMV to stand there and film all day? Where are the lines of people around the block to hang out in the post office and stand there like this all day? If the world worked exactly the way that they want it to, and the government used its tyranny to force all people against their will to never, ever say, please don't film me, because that's the only way the frauditors would win. And the only way the government could do that is through tyranny. You say, please don't film me, you're immediately going to jail for saying those words. That's a First Amendment violation. That's the only way that their plan could work. So now that happens. Now no one anywhere is ever allowed to ask someone not to film. What difference is that going to make in the world? Big picture, what's it going to do? It's going to open the doors for you idiots to go film. You idiots go film anyway. So what are you doing? What's the change you're fighting for? You just want to make all people, no matter who they are, never ask someone, please don't post me on your webpage, on your YouTube channel. So that's what they're trying to do, is create a world where any random weirdo can film people's private information and post it all over the internet. Where any weirdo could film little kids in bikinis at a pool and post it all over the internet for all the chomos and the pedophiles to watch. That's what they're trying to do? That's their end game? That's their goal? What? They just want to destroy the country. Exactly. No, exactly. They don't want to change anything. They just want money, money, money. Because again, if they actually did win, what would happen? Hey, now you could go into the post office and film. Yeah, but I don't want to. Yeah, but now anyone can. But nobody wants to except for you guys. You guys are the only people in the world that ever even thought of filming at a DMV. You guys are the only people in the world who ever even thought of filming in a post office. Normal people, that idea never even enters our minds. We want to get in and get out as quick as possible. We don't want to spend our whole day sitting there. Hey, don't you have kids? Oh, screw them. I'm standing here in the DMV. Hey, don't you have a job? Oh, screw that. I'm standing at the DMV. Hey, don't you have like a book to read or something? Or, something in life to do? Hang out with your friends? Hang out with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever? You got, no, I got to stand at the post office.
Okay, it's because I don't appreciate him just walking in. We were in the middle of a project, we're doing short stories, and then just start videotaping everybody. It's just not cool. We should have been known or forewarned about it.
I told her to shut the door, but she wasn't interested.
You know what? It's not that I
That guy's a dick.
wasn't interested. It's just because of who I am.
Well, it
And the
creates
integrity
privacy.
of my class.
Well, it creates privacy when you shut the door.
I'm sorry to interrupt again so quick, but there it is again. There it is again. Are you guys listening? Are you guys seeing the video? The frauditor told her to close the door. It's her fault she didn't follow his directives and bow to his will. Because he's holding a camera, and when you're holding a camera, you're God. And everyone must do what you say when you say it because you got the camera. He told her to close the door. She didn't do what he told her to do. How dare she? She's his servant. And as his servant, she must follow his orders. It's a mentality of these lunatics.
That's the only thing.
It's an anonymity thing, so with the adults with dementia. So
I'll chat with him about what happens with the footage afterwards.
Yeah, because I am not allowed to do that. Okay, you understand.
I do.
You said you'll let her know how to get the footage afterwards?
No, to talk about what will happen with the footage.
What do you mean?
If she needs to tell her folks that they might end up on a website or somebody might be able to view it. But truthfully, it's a situation where if the door was open, that's why.
I would.
All right, here we go. All right, Keebler, you know what? I got an answer for you. Check this out. How many times, and I mean, I'm not saying it's never happened, but how often do you see a video where, like, I have kids and I want to video my kid getting their driver's license, like you said in your example, okay? Do I do a close-up of the paperwork showing their full name, address, phone number, social security number, driver's license, and then post that footage on YouTube for the world to see? If I do that, it's my own fault if something bad happens. I'm not saying, I've never said anyone shouldn't be allowed to film. I'm saying that there's a certain amount of basic human decency involved that none of these guys have. Because that's the big argument they like to have. Oh, so you want to make filming illegal? When did I say that? When did I ever, in the 2 years I've been covering frauditors, when did I ever say that filming should be illegal? If anything, my biggest beef is that these guys are helping to make it illegal. And I don't want that to happen. But by doing this and doing this and doing this, every time they harass these people, that lady that he talked to right now, saying all you had to do was close the door, right? Boom, right there. He just created another person that if somebody, a politician, ever comes down with a law that will make it illegal to film, they just made another person that'll remember, hey, I saw those guys. I know what they did to me. I hate them. I'm going to vote yes. Let's make it illegal to film. So these guys, every time they go out there, all they're doing is creating more voters that are going to want to make it illegal to film. In fact, I had a conspiracy theory. It's just a conspiracy theory. I don't actually necessarily believe it's true. But part of me sometimes thinks that this whole movement was started, like most of the people involved don't realize it. They just pick up on it from seeing YouTube videos and wanting to make money. But I sometimes think that maybe this whole movement was started by people who actually want to make filming illegal. And so they encourage these people to do this stuff so that they'll go out there and make the general public despise people walking around with cameras, frauditors, so much that if it ever comes down the pike for them to vote for a law that does make filming illegal, they'll be like, yeah, I remember those guys. Those are the ones that pepper sprayed me. Those are the ones that called me a CUNT. Those are the ones that tried to get me fired. Those are the ones who got my business shut down. Those are the ones who got my business call flooded. Those are the, I hate these guys. Let's shut them down.
We've outfitted all these with, we've got schedules out here and we've got meeting in progress vacant.
Yeah, exactly.
So that people know where.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Where they
Like,
can go, where they can't.
yeah, that's exactly right. So, like, even when I walked up in there, I didn't even like cross the threshold. I just kind of stood outside the door.
This building, and we've got the Health and Human Services stuff we do here, but some of the rooms we have like private partners that can come and use the rooms to do services that we don't offer. So she's got a group that she works with.
Yeah, I can understand. But I was just trying to let her know. I mean, even when we walked up there, the young lady said that, it was a public building. I thought you was going to convey that to her, but
she's not a county employee.
I can understand, but even if she's not, it's still a public building. That was my point. Right, so hopefully everything will be okay. So okay, all right. And you're the director. What's your name again?
Carlo Nevicosi.
Carlo. Okay.
Do you want to see upstairs soon?
I'll get up there shortly. I think I'm gonna probably file like a public records request with you guys momentarily as well. So yeah, I'll get up there. So yeah, the lady she was just, she said she's the like coordinator or some of a class. I guess the people in there has dementia. Like we supposed to know that right away, and then we wouldn't even know it at all if if the lady didn't even tell us. And I'm glad I told her that. Like we wouldn't even know that, man, if you didn't just tell us that. So that's not right. But
okay. Again, going back to how these idiots' arguments don't make any sense. What's the overarching argument for what they do? I'm a journalist working on a story. So now you're in the building that you're doing a story on. So you would think if you're a journalist working on a story about what's going on in this building, and someone gave you some information about something that's happening in the building, something for your story, that would be kind of like the whole point. That's why I say, when they say, oh, well, do I have to work for CNN to be a journalist? No, but you do have to, at the bare minimum, engage in journalism. That helps a lot to be a journalist to actually engage in journalism. So now the lady tells them, well, this is the class for dementia patients. Cool. I'm working on a story about what's going on in this building. I just found out that one of the things that goes on in this building is they have a class for people with dementia. That's a great story to report on. No, I can't believe she would tell me that. She didn't have to tell me that. If she didn't tell me that, I wouldn't even have known that. So she was wrong to give me that information. What? Wait, I thought you were trying to cover huh? They don't even, and this is why I always say, you can tell by reading their comment section, I react to what's happening in the video. Their fans and their supporters react to the verbal diarrhea that's coming out of their mouths. They don't care what's actually happening in the video. They just hear what the guy's saying. Yeah, that lady told you they were dementia patients. If she didn't say it, that information would have never got out there. I thought the whole point of the journalist was to ask questions and get information, do interviews. Maybe tell the lady, hey, I'm not, you don't want me to film you guys, I'm not, but what's going on here? I'm just filming the building, trying to get information about what's going on in here for my journalism or whatever, for my story. Oh, well, this is where we do the thing with it. And then it would have been a nice, happy little conversation. And this is the other thing. They always say, I shouldn't have to ask permission to film. Right. But guess what? I've seen, and I've covered on this channel before, legitimate independent journalists. And 90% of the time, when they ask permission, you know what ends up happening? Everybody's smiling. Everybody's happy. The video gets posted. But instead of it being an argument or a trespass or a fight, it's a very pleasant, this is the area where we do this class. I'm the one who put the class together myself, helping out people with dementia. Oh, that's great. Well, thank you so much. I won't film any of your people in your class. I'll blur their faces if I post it on my channel. Thank you so much for the information. Oh, thank you. Have a nice day. And they smile and shake hands, and everybody's happy. But these guys don't think they're going to get any clicks or views for that. They want to leave where everybody's pissed off when they walk out the door, except for them and their fans laughing. We pissed those people off. Maybe we could get some of them fired. Oh, guys, call Flood. Make sure you call Flood and try to get the business show closed and try to get everyone fired. Woo-hoo. Yeah, and try to ruin people's lives. That's what we do because we're frauditors. Woo-hoo.
And I'm ending the video here. He knows what's right and what's wrong. And he knew the right thing to do is not to film those individuals, but he chose to do it anyways. There is more to his video where he just stands around quietly filming dead air. He sees a sheriff's deputy and assumes that he's there for him, but it turns out he's not. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thing to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for NCR News Network. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. As always, as you know, now that I got another job and I'm working today, the shows are going to be like the time change. It's the 3 hours, the regular 3 hour shows are going to become more and more rare as I get deeper and deeper into the job. Right now, I'm still in the training phase. Like yesterday, I did a full 3 hours. It was great. Today, we're at 2. I'm pretty much going to wrap it up there. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, 4 o'clock Central Time on Ray's channel. Be there or be square. Tiny Chihuahua's going to be there. A lot of great people are going to be there. Frauditor Comedy Show will probably show up. Blackheart Night. I'll be there when I get off of work. As soon as I get home from work, I'll log on. It'll all be good. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate that. They all have oppositional defiance disorder. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, positively. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. It's Friday. All right, all right, all right.
I'm a little bit miffed that our humans did not take off work or International Cat Day. Ha! I might just leave a hairball for that.